It's the no-name
TV game.
It's the no-name, and it's lame. It's the no-name
TV game.
Roula Ryan are trying to win, and I'm blah, 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 blah.
4.1 KRBE.
Now we decided to do this instead of rapid fire. It would not have really made sense for two people. I'm going to ask questions to two people for 6 solid minutes.
I mean, selfishly, to keep our score up for the year, I'm going for a three-peat. I've won 2 years in a row.
No.
I'm getting an extra win. That'd be nice. Did you guys do it last week or no?
Nope.
No,
I've been holding on
But you
to
had the
that belt,
championship
baby.
forever.
Yeah. We actually went back and we went through the archives and found the first time Sam won rapid fire. And that was fun just to hear back and hear the joy in her voice right now.
But that was a hard one to find.
That was a hard one to find.
Boom. Got him.
Needle in the haystack?
Even now, she's at home relaxing. You took a shot. So the whole concept of this game is we have 3 callers lined up. Mary is going to play with Ahmad. Sabrina's going to play with Eric. And Karina's going to play with me. We are given 60 seconds, and we've got a list of 8 TV shows. Now, it could be on any kind of platform. It could be network television, cable, could be streaming.
For the movies, we don't. For TV, we change it up so you can say NBC or this is on
Peacock.
Yeah, because it's
Max.
really hard to do that. We're trying to get something for so many services out there.
But you're not allowed to say any character names, any actor names, any name that's part of the title. If you do, you'll hear this, and then we move on to the next question.
You lose a point, you don't get that point.
You do not get that point. So, hey, look, I mean, if anybody can get even like 4 or 5, that's a major victory.
I used to be good at this, but the last 3 times we played, I'm terrible.
Because there's so many choices.
And that's why you're going first. Right?
Oh, there we go.
All right, so we're going to put 60 seconds on the
Sabrina
clock.
up.
Sabrina, hey.
Hi, Sabrina.
Bye.
Hey, Sabrina, do you consider yourself somebody who is pretty up to date on all the shows?
I'd like to say so. Yeah, I watch a lot of shows.
Nice.
Oh, dang it.
I'm a couch potato, so
All right.
I will say if you do because I don't know what's going to come at me. Ahmad just picks. We have a big file of just movies and TV shows. So he grabbed the list of TVs, grabbed 8 of them for each of us. We don't even know what they are. So that's if you don't know it, just say pass. We can always come back to it. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And can you keep track of the point?
Yes, I will write them down as
and I'm gonna
you hear
I'll
this.
keep yours.
If you hear that.
Yeah, last time I got 0. I made fun of Roula. She got 1, and I got 0. So here we go.
Okay.
All right,
Sabrina, you ready?
You ready?
Here we go.
3,
Yes, I'm ready.
2, 1.
Okay, this is a show on CBS, and they're on an island, and they compete to win stuff. They have to blow out torches and stuff. It's been on for like 40 seasons, but since 2000.
Bachelorette?
Nope.
Love Island?
Nope.
Pass.
All right. Okay, this one on HBO. It's a cop show, and it takes place in Baltimore. It's about the urban world. And never pass. We're screwed. Oh, my God. All right. This has football in it, and they play it not on Thursday or Saturday. They play it on that other day in between. And it's in Texas.
Oof.
Oh, my God.
Friday Night Football, Friday Night Lights.
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, good point. Oh, this one was on NBC. It is a family. They do a lot of flashbacks. And they go back to the family grew up in Pittsburgh area in Pennsylvania, and they have 2 kids are white, 1 kid's black.
Oh, I know.
Oh, you got 1 point there.
1 point.
But
Oh,
don't
That was,
fret. Hey, don't fret, Sabrina, because that might win the game. I mean, if we get
Man,
0.
I suck at this.
You missed The Wire, Survivor, and This Is Us.
Yeah, This Is
Survivor
Us.
really.
Oh, my.
How did I get
I
Survivor?
love
That's like-
Survivor.
Oh, my
How did I
God.
not get that one?
Come on.
Oh, man.
I even said Tiki Torch. I'm like,
If you
oh.
said the tribe has spoken, maybe.
But then I was afraid.
Oh.
I was afraid I'd get dinged for it because it's
Yeah.
kind of like saying I'll be back.
Yeah, something
That's a
like
catchphrase. Nobody
Okay.
said you can't say catchphrases,
that. Ryan,
but hey,
do you want to go or should I go?
you take your call.
All right, Mary.
You wanna
Let's
go?
see if we can do better.
All right, here we go.
Just have to be 1.
1 is the score to beat.
Mary, do you know your TV?
I think so. I'm willing to give it a shot.
Sabrina
Okay.
said that too, and that didn't work out well for me.
She missed her favorite show.
All right, are you ready?
All right. Here we go.
I'll keep track.
Mary. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's a sketch comedy show. Two black guys. One of them became a famous horror director.
Oh, good.
It's on Comedy Central. Pass.
Pass. That's a good one, though.
This show is about a female comic in like the 60s, 50s. It's on Amazon. It won so many Emmys.
Oh,
You know it.
I know it. Meryl.
Close. Pass.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Pass. All right, this show's about I can't say that word.
Oh, no.
Everyone's funny. It's awkward situations. It's a sitcom about one big
Family?
and what's not pastime, but come on. Family. Think of the show. Family.
Family Matters?
No, pass. Dang it. Go. Pass. I don't know how to do that one. This one's about nerds. It's about nerds. It's a sitcom about nerds.
Hell.
Zero. So, Eric, you may be the winner. You've got one. Okay, so you missed. Key and Peele was the sketch comedy show. And then The Marvelous Miss Maisel, you missed that one.
She had it on the tip of her tongue.
Modern Family was the sitcom that he's, because it's hard to say family
you
without
can't
saying
say
family. And then Blue Bloods you passed on.
Yeah,
and The
one's-
Big Bang Theory was the group
Just
of
when
nerds.
you hear nerds, it's like
Big Bang Theory. Boom.
Yeah.
I would like to say, so far, I have to blame our contestants.
Yeah,
I think it's us for
I would
once.
say y'all's clues were really good.
I thought you
So far.
nailed that.
Yeah.
Come on.
We'll
The Marvelous
see.
Miss Maisel thing is hard.
The Marvelous Miss
'Cause you kind of know
Maisel.
it, but it's like a lot of M's. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
All
All right.
Brian,
Well,
So let's
All you
welcome
need is-
Karina. Karina.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning. Now, the good news is all we need is 2 points, and we win the game.
so if you don't
But
know
the
it,
bad news is you guys are blaming the contestants. I'm just kidding. I love you.
so
I'll
if you,
try my hardest, Ryan.
All right.
I'll try my hardest for
Hey,
you.
I just want you to have fun, okay?
do you watch
No
TV
pressure.
shows?
Okay.
Do you like TV? Do you watch TV shows?
I live on the couch. So if I mess this up, it's bad.
Okay, so remember, you only need 2, so if you're not feeling it, say pass.
All right, no pressure.
Okay.
We got this. And if you
Thank
feel
you.
stuck, just say, like Eric said,
Yeah.
pass. All right? Are you ready?
Wait.
I'm ready.
Okay.
in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's a competition show based not in Britain, but right here in the good old... And
U.S. U.S.
Pass.
America. No, wait.
Oh, yeah, you almost
okay,
had it. That
pass.
was the right word. The first word was right.
America's Got Talent. America's Got Talent.
Okay.
We got
Dang it.
tied.
Oh, this is pass, Eric. They'll never
Yeah,
get
it's a
that.
hard one.
A reality series where they're all from. It's from one state next to.
What channel?
Oh, New Jersey Shore.
Yes,
Jersey Shore.
we just won.
Yeah.
That was it.
That was
You
sad.
can keep going.
Yeah, keep going for the hell of it.
yeah, let's keep going. Y'all got 15 seconds.
You can
Another
destroy it.
MTV reality series. It was really the first reality series there was.
Real World, the Road Rule.
Yeah, you got that. And then this is a cop show about investigating.
You said
I said investigating CSI.
SVU,
sorry.
SVU, or
No.
Yeah, sorry. Another.
Oh.
Okay, sorry.
You guys
won
won.
anyway.
We won it with 2. You congratulations, you won no matter
Look
what.
at that.
With a whopping score of
you were
2.
good. You were good. What was the one? Oh, yeah, I got.
Which one?
America's Got Talent.
America's
I
Got
got
Talent.
it. America's Got Talent, but I could. Yeah, I could. It was okay.
Hey.
Oh,
you aced it.
CSI. You missed CSI.
CSI was about crime scene investigation.
Yeah.
That's a hard one to describe, too.
Oh.
Dead bodies
Yeah.
and who did it.
Well, hey.
You have Criminal Minds. You have SVU. You
Right.
have.
Oh, there's so many of them. Well, congratulations.
I don't think
You're
I've ever
going.
seen one of those.
You've
I
never
watched the
seen
original
that?
CSI.
That or what's the other one? Law and Order. I've never seen that before.
You're
No, I never watched that.
crazy.
Or the-
Mariska Hargitay
or the
is the queen
Chicago
of the
things.
world.
There's like Chicago Bakery, Chicago Fire,
Chicago.
I know. They really love
Parks and Rec
Chicago.
Department.
Yeah,
Parks and Rec is the one
Isn't
I
there
passed
the
on.
911?
There's a
think there's a
Chicago
911.
911, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But you got a pair of tickets to see Lainey Wilson September
job.
20th.
Woohoo.
Cynthia Woods Mitchell
Thank
Pavilion.
you.
That's great. By the way, your Ryan's O's were out in force today.
O'Reilly.
If Special K was here, he could edit that for us.
Yeah, you did that last time. Every time Ryan gets a clue.
I know. Coming up next, we were going through the listener line before the show started this morning, and there was one call in particular that really it just stuck out to me, and I think the verdict is out. Like Ahmad thinks this might be a scam.
I don't know.
I told
If
Ryan
it's
to call
true,
him.
I'm kind of really sad, and I want to try and get a hold of this person.
Call him during the break and see, and if we can't get a hold of him, we can
We'll
play
still
it
play it
ask
and
the
let you guys
listeners what
decide.
they think. And then, do you have that other call that this morning that made our vibe? Like before the show started, we heard these calls. That other call.
I'm sure I can get it ready if you send it to me.
Okay, I sent it to you.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I was just like, what is going on in Houston right now?
What did they say? Mercury retrograde? Is that going on right now?
I don't know.
The Zodiac thing?
But there were a lot of people that were just like,
Heavens to Mercury. Or what was that?
Heavens to Murgatroyd. I don't know, whatever the hell Murgatroyd is. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to check on the listener line, and you guys, you can be the judge whether or not this is real or not.
And thanks a lot, Sabrina. 1 point. Come on.
Don't shame your contestant. They're never going to play with you again. All right, we'll check in on it next on 104.1 KRBE.
The Roula and Ryan Show with Eric. It's time to check in with Listener
You
Line.
have 912 messages.
Ew. Screw you, clown.
You are a know-it-all, know-nothing. Really?
104.1 KRBE.
All right, that number is 713-278-VENT. I assure you we go through it all the time.
You guys are the stars. You guys bring it, and then we just put it on the radio. Makes our life easier.
Yeah, but when I came in this morning, I'm going through the listener lines. I'm like, ooh, right off the bat, the vibe is like hurting my heart here.
Well, you can play that lady first. 'Cause
Yeah.
This is the one that really got me because I'm like, it's going to leave you hanging.
I hate to hear people in pain. It just breaks
I was hoping
my
to hear
heart.
more, but here's what she left.
I just have nobody else to call. This is so hard. I don't.
God,
And that was it.
That was it.
I'm sorry. If you want to call us anytime,
Yeah.
we'll talk to you for sure.
I'll watch the phones right now if you want to call right now.
Yeah. And the gentleman who called afterwards, like, I really want him to call. I mean, there are a lot of questions to this, and we always want to try and help people any way we can.
But, I mean, the red flags sometimes like pop up. I don't know.
Yeah.
There are red flags.
When you hear this guy, then maybe as a listener, you guys, because we want to believe the good in everybody.
Right.
Mm-hmm. All
So
right.
maybe you listeners can tell us what you think of this.
All right, here we go.
Hello, my name is Tony Lopez. I'm 70 years old, and just to make a long story short, I let some teenagers stay at my house for the Beyonce concert so they could get ready and go, and they at least had a place to come and get cleaned up and everything. To make a long story short, when I got home, I noticed somebody had gone through my drawers, and I looked inside. My rent money was taken. It's only $1,000, but that's my Social Security check money, and I put it in my drawer because nobody ever comes in my house because I pay cash. This is my 4th month there, and I don't know what I'm going to do. After the 3rd day, they charge you $50 late fee, and from then on, you get $100 late fee, and if you can't come up with it, you get an eviction notice. I don't know what's going to happen to me. Like I said, I have no family, nobody to help. Maybe, some way, somehow, I could get help. I'm pretty scared right now. I just don't know what to do.
Now, I think the first question people are going to ask, why is a 70-year-old man have teenagers in his house?
In his house.
And he said long story, so I wish we made it a little bit.
That's all he gave.
a little bit longer.
I took no content out of that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know
would
what.
say
That's
keep
all
it
he
short
said.
yesterday, but
Uh-huh.
we need a little more.
Yeah, we need like
context
another
than
minute
that.
to explain. Like, are they like your grandsons?
No, he just said teenagers.
Yeah.
And where did you meet them?
Yeah. Well, here's
That's
the
why I
other
was just
thing.
wondering: is it?
Some people,
Because we'd like to help if we could, but
yeah,
Yeah.
but some
Ryan
people
wants to help them. But I'm not
We
gonna-
tried calling as well. He didn't.
He's not answering.
answer.
But some people, when they become a senior citizen, they become very lonely, and they're just looking for any kind of human interaction, and it makes their day.
It sounds
So-
like he was being nice, letting them.
Right.
Yeah,
This is hot out.
it was.
Is it raining then too? Right?
I
Was
think
it
it was.
raining
I don't
Saturday
know.
or Sunday?
Yeah, it was.
I wasn't here. I
Yeah.
didn't get back till
Yeah,
Sunday.
I think it
People said on and
was.
off like in the afternoon it rained. So maybe.
But I'm just curious as to what the listeners think right now. 833-390-KRBE if you've got an opinion on that.
The first text we got, teenagers?
That's what's weird. I'm like, what is that? I don't understand that. Like, you didn't say my nephew or...
No, just random teenagers.
That's, I don't know. And then they're stealing, going through your stuff.
It's a weird thing.
And then did he say he left?
Yeah, like why were they alone in his house? Yeah. There's so many unknowns to this story, and we've tried calling him like 3 times. He's not picking up. So, I don't know. If you guys want to call in and tell us. In the meantime, I can play some other calls here real quick.
Yeah.
This one maybe
that guy will call. Maybe he'll call in. We'll see.
Yeah. I hope. Tony, if you're listening, call us.
I've been listening to you from day one, and I just want to say, as much as I love you guys and I love you, Ryan, but that laugh has to stop. You sound exactly like Vincent Price. So it's like living a horror every time I hear you laugh, and then sometimes it excels and it's like, ha 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 ha. That's just like Vincent Price. That's it, guys. But keep up the good work. And Ryan, please refrain from laughing. Love you guys. Have a great one.
I'm supposed to do that.
I think she's referring like when Kevin plays the Thriller laugh in the song Thriller. Yeah. He's like, I do have that laugh.
I do hear that, but
I can't help it. I'm sorry.
You scare her. It's horror movies. Oh man.
Oh, I'm doing it again.
And lately I've been hurting my hand. I've been hitting this dang table all the time now, laughing. What do you got next?
All right. God, there's so many to go through. We've got group therapies in here. I could play. Oh, here's one. You know how I've always said when I go into a Barnes and Noble, I immediately feel like I've got to go to number 2.
Yep.
Every time. Somebody called in about that.
Ryan talks about how he feels like he gotta poop every time he goes into a Barnes & Noble. Well, I feel like I have to pee almost every time I go into H-E-B. So, there you go. Thanks, bye.
Well, if you're H-E-B, get some of those Depends. They make them look cool now.
Are there
I'm like, I want to buy some the way they put those young people on the covers.
All right, we have Shay on the line. She's giving her opinion on the older gentleman.
All right.
Side note, answering the phones while doing the board is funny. This lady was like, y'all not doing the zodiac signs right now? I was like, no, we're not.
Zodiac signs?
I don't know who she thought she was listening
What show's doing that?
I don't know. All right, Shay, welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric. So you heard that call. What do you think?
Honestly, it's heartbreaking because of the fact that nowadays everybody's just trying to get a little extra money where they can. Mm-hmm. So I'm not looking at it the aspect of, oh, he had teenagers in his house, because maybe somebody he met up with was like, hey, you know what? You need some extra money. I know some people that need somewhere to stay. And what ended up happening was kids are crappy nowadays, and they took his money, which is not right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he definitely got taken advantage of. And I don't want. I mean, it's $50 every day. So think about that. $1,000 he owes. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have. Did he say he's on disability? Did he say he was on?
He didn't say anything.
No, what did
really.
he say?
He said Social Security.
Yeah. So he's retired, obviously, that was his Social Security check, and he cashes it, and that's what he uses to pay his rent. Now he doesn't know how he's going to make rent because somebody took the money. But once again, you're right. It sucks that we go to the worst case scenario in our head, thinking that why is a 70-year-old with teenagers? Is there something creepy about that?
Right. I just don't know.
That's just the way the world is.
Or is he just being genuinely a nice guy trying to help people out?
Well, I'm hoping he's being a nice guy, but he got screwed over. And now it's the second.
I know.
So he owes $100 now?
200. Well, no,
he said $50 a day.
Yeah, $100 a day.
Don't they give you like 2 or 3 days? Don't they give you a little grace period?
It depends on the apartment. Unfortunately, some are nicer, some are not.
I really want to help this guy. I just really
Someone said they were thinking it was AI.
You think that was an AI voice?
We called the number, and I left the message.
You heard his message?
And it was him.
It was him on the voicemail.
I mean, obviously, somebody could
AI the voicemail.
I mean, that's true. You could.
That's interesting. We got 2 people saying it might have been AI.
Wow.
That's odd. The world is crazy.
It's getting so like I can't tell what's real, what's fake, what's anything on social media now.
That's a good point.
God. All right.
I know. It's like, I don't know. If he doesn't answer, well, then can't help him.
It went straight to voicemail.
We've done all we can.
I tried to call.
What's this call? I'm looking through some of these listener lines. My whole system got scrambled this morning, so I'm trying to build the pieces and put it back together. I see a call that says Radio Tradio. Eric, what is Radio Tradio?
This is only one of the best segments ever on radio that
I agree.
Major markets do not do, which I think they're missing the boat. It's when I grew up in my farm town, Ottawa, Illinois, WCMY 1250, I believe it was, 1250 a.m. We do Radio Tradio. Basically, you call in for 30 minutes. It's a 30-minute show. You call in and you could trade whatever you have. You tell the host, hey, Eric, I have this lawnmower. It's, it's a Honda something lawnmower, 6 years old. I'm just looking for $50. And here's my number and here's my information.
So if people are listening, then they can call in and bid on it or try and buy it.
Right.
I used to have a Special K call my own hometown. I still know the PD there and screw with them.
Prank them.
Yeah, you ruin their whole show. But it's a fun little bit. We do it. We bring it on here. We keep it under $250. Can't be fireworks or firearms.
No.
Because that was always the thing that we'd say.
You don't want anything that could hurt somebody.
Yeah, or drugs.
Okay.
I got some really killer crack.
I'd love to get
$75.
All right, we got a call about it. I don't know what this is.
It's been almost a year since you did Radio Tradio, where people get on the air with stuff that they're trying to sell. So maybe you can do that again in the next couple shows.
Oh. Do you want to bring back Radio Tradio sometime?
It would be fun. I like doing it.
Just remind me next week. I'll write it down, and we can bring it back next week. Because basically all you do is you just give us your email so people can reach out to you. We're not involved. We just let you. Yeah. We give you the airwaves.
We're the catalyst.
Yeah, we give you the airwaves. You tell us what item is, and then you can
proceed at your own risk.
Yeah, but people love it for some reason.
It's fun.
Nobody does it. Like these AM stations we have in the city. Why don't they do that?
They think they're above it or something?
I guess, or they're all just political stuff.
Okay. Here's a call. Like I said, I've lost all my calls and I'm reassembling everything. It says listener line tollway free.
Before COVID and before they dismantled all the toll booths where you just go through it, didn't the governor of Texas put out a message that once the Sam Houston Tollway was paid off, that they were going to make Sam Houston Tollway free? Is it ever going to be a free freeway?
I can answer that really easy. No. It's never going to happen.
Never.
It was a bait and switch.
Why would they? They're getting money. They're never going to help us out.
And there's no toll booth operators left, right?
No, and I hate that. I used to love just throwing my coins in the thing and keep it pushing.
Unless you miss.
I know that would.
You hit them?
Or just you missed that little bucket thing.
Oh, yeah. And then you got to get out of the car and pick them up. That would be a nightmare.
Or it doesn't counter right. You're like, oh, man.
Yeah, because the arm's not going to come up.
I bet it smelled. Coins smell.
Oh,
yeah.
God, horrible.
Yes. So, Tony, if you're listening, please call us back with more information. We'd love to help you in the future, learn a little bit more about your situation. And if you got a call about anything, especially over the 4th of July weekend, leave your comments on the listener line, 713-278-VENT. Now, coming up next,
Travis Kelce, he was talking about the thing about being a celebrity that he never realized what he can't do now on a golf course. And I know Ahmad's like, I would definitely be following him around if he's doing this. And this guy, I want to talk about this because we don't really have a lot of time in the show left. Should we ban left turns at intersections? This guy wants to ban all left turns, not right on red. Anytime you go left, think about where you're at right now. You're at the stoplight, and then all of a sudden you get the arrow to go left. This guy wants to ban all left turns at intersections. And wait till you hear why.
I want to hear his logic. Yeah.
What his logic is.
All right, we'll find out next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
It's KRBE. The Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Now, I do believe we heard something there just during the commercial break.
Let's talk to her right now.
All righty.
Or him. I'm not sure.
Okay. Ahmad, who do we have here?
Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer. What'd you hear?
Hi. Hello, I heard the fireworks sign go off, so I made my call.
Yeah, you got it. You are the right caller. So you just scored yourself a $100 Kroger gift card for your 4th of July barbecue.
Yay.
And you've now qualified for a chance to win a Patriot Pack from Top Dog Fireworks.
Top Dog.
Top Dog.
Awesome. I'm so excited. This is my first time winning with you guys, so this is great.
Very cool.
Congratulations.
Thanks for calling. Hold on, okay?
Thank you.
All right, hang
Give
on
me a few
the line.
minutes because it's just Ahmad, Ryan, and myself.
Yeah, there's no behind-the-scenes staff. It's just us. We're flying by the seat of our pants right now.
So hold on. Once we're done with the break,
it's going to take a couple minutes, okay?
Ahmad will take care
I
of
got
it.
you. I got you.
He's got a lot of balls in the air.
Exactly. Here, should I hit
And that's
the
on the
celebrity
weekend.
scoop stage? Hey there.
Big TV and all things Hollywood. Celebrity Scoop on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
And it's brought to you by Taqueria Rondas. Eric?
Let's start with, I'm going to get the audio first before I tell you about this guy that wants to ban left turns at intersections.
Okay.
Travis Kelce was on a podcast. I don't even think it was his own. It was someone else's. And we played it earlier this morning, one of them where he talked about the table read was the hardest thing to do at SNL because he around everybody and he doesn't read very well.
Oh, he doesn't read well. Okay.
That's what he said. Or he said, I think good.
Oh, he didn't even use that right.
I read good.
I don't read so good.
I don't read
but
good.
They also asked him, what's it like now? You're an A-list celebrity now.
Yeah, Taylor brought him into the A-list category.
And here's the one thing he was talking about.
Yeah, it's just the being, I don't want to say being, it's just the paparazzi. That's probably the only thing I didn't really grasp until you're in it. And that's probably the craziest part though. Like I'm just playing golf and all of a sudden in the trees, there's a guy with a camera and you're just like,
yeah, we're in a ghillie suit.
Yeah, like, oh, like I got to go to the restroom now. I can't just go over here and take a piss.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I can't just slug this beer right now.
Yeah. No.
Be polite. It's got to get
never been ashamed of slamming beers.
Yeah. Wait, you're telling me that people normally on the golf course will just like look for a shrub and pee?
Yeah,
so I would assume.
Yeah, there's big problems with that.
I thought they would. Yeah, because if you're seen by anybody, then you could be arrested and
there was somebody that was
be labeled a sex offender.
Somebody was arrested for that, and they got the sex offender thing because they were peeing and nobody saw him, but somebody nearby said they saw him, but he was like hidden, but. He got in trouble. I don't think he realized there was like a park nearby or something.
Oh. See, that's what I would worry about because I would do my runs every day and there was nowhere to go. And it's like, I'd be like, I can't chance it going behind this bush because if somebody ever saw, then boom, my life is over.
I've lucked out the time I was walking with my wife. We were like 3 miles out and I'm like, oh no. Oh, what am I going to do? And there was a house being built. They had a construction site there. So
the porta potty.
Porta potty, thank God it's safe.
But were you?
But now it screwed me over because now I'm like, I don't want to go for a walk unless I want to make sure I'm up and moving. And
you've evacuated everything.
I want to make sure I'm not out there stuck somewhere.
Weren't you having a problem like with number 2?
With that, yeah.
You had to poop when you were on a walk.
Yeah, that happened out of nowhere. That's why I was like, oh my God, I'm going to call Uber. I'm going to call Uber because I was at the, we go like out 2.5 miles and then back 2.5 miles. So I was at the farthest part in Bel Air.
You're at the point of no return.
Down in the Newcastle down there. I'm like, no.
Oh, God.
I can't just jog home.
No, but you can't drop trout either.
No, I wouldn't do that anyway. But on the golf course, I've done that before, and I got...
You pooped on the golf course?
Right in the hole. Hole number 9.
Hole in
Watch
one.
out there, Wildcat. No, just kidding. No, this one place, where was it? All of a sudden, I was peeing, and all of a sudden, fire ants...
Oh, my God.
I didn't know they were below me.
You got bit?
Oh, that was the first time. It was like 20 years ago. I didn't realize fire ants are because they look so little. As a kid growing up in Illinois, we didn't have that. So I never knew what fire ants were. I always thought they were big, like the size of a roach.
Oh, no.
And like they're so small. And
I've
then
gotten attacked by fire ants like 3 times as a kid. I don't know why I kept.
It can mess your breathing up. When I was a teenager and I got bit, we always jumped our bikes and I missed the landing ramp and my arm went into soft dirt. Well, apparently it was an ant mound and I pulled my hand out and it was just covered in ants. And
the pain.
When I got home, I couldn't breathe. My mom and dad had to rush me to the ER. They had to intubate me. And yeah, it can kill you for sure.
So this guy, he's a professor at Penn State. He's a civil engineering professor, and he thinks that we should ban all left turns at intersections.
So that's going to somehow alleviate traffic if there's never a left turn again?
Yeah, so we're not talking about like right on red, left on, which you can't do anyway, but I'm just saying you can never turn left.
Even when it's green, you can never turn left.
Because he says they're more dangerous than most people realize. Around 40% of all crashes happen at intersections. So remember that when you're driving yourself and teaching your kids. Yesterday, over there on Westheimer West Park. Was it Tangle? Where was it at yesterday, Ahmad? Where the person had a big wreck?
Yeah, Tangle Wild and West Park.
Yeah, remember that intersection right there? Someone got creamed.
Ooh.
That's why Mo couldn't, she was late because of everything.
Right. Okay.
So they say all around 40% of all crashes happen at intersections, and over 60% of those crashes involve someone making a left turn.
But if you can't turn left, then how do you get to your destination?
So they're saying, let's see, that you're going to have to make basically like 3 rights.
So you got to overshoot
down, make a
by
right,
a block
make a right, and then
turn
a right.
around. Okay.
That sounds awful.
I don't know if I'm okay with that.
I'm not down with it.
I mean, first of all, we're not a patient society to begin with, and you start asking people to do that.
I mean, we got to turn left. I think, how about we just do, like, we pay attention.
Yeah. How
Put
about
your
we
damn
not
phone
have
down.
Yellow
idiots
means
driving?
don't speed up, or just what we have to do is the green light, the yellow should go, but the problem is that we get used to it, whatever it is. Just in our head, when it's green, count to like 2. Promise people will honk at you.
Mm-hmm.
Just go 1001, look, and then
You
go.
have to wait a second because people are constantly running red lights.
Like when you're trying to time it and you see it's about to turn green and you're going, it's that part over here, I guess near West Park, because I go to get in West Park to go home.
People
I always
blaze
see
through.
blazing through West Park.
What makes me feel bad is there have been times I've been guilty of that, where I treat yellow like a speed up, and I make it through the light, and I'm like, oh, the guy behind me did it too. Oh, my God, the guy behind him
How'd
did it
they
as
do
well.
that? Yeah.
Like, I mean, you really ran it.
Like that
it's
time
just so dangerous.
The time I ran the left.
Oh, my gosh.
Ahmad, I'm
Ahmad.
sure we've talked about that before.
We had a meeting.
On Westheimer.
Okay, so Eric and Roland, myself, and Kevin, we had a meeting with somebody that we work with behind the scenes. We're supposed to meet at this restaurant. And
It was Killen's place on, it's not there anymore, but somewhere else.
It was like
Westheimer.
Hillcroft and Westheimer. And we were laughing in the car, like, oh, my God, that idiot, our mutual friend said, that idiot just ran the red light. And I'm like, that idiot's Eric. And Eric got popped. He was pulled over by the cop.
It was a cop on a motorcycle. And then the guy ahead of me went, and I'm like, I had to go because I was trying to follow Roula. I didn't know where the place was. And you know her, she drives fast. So I was trying to keep up. I'm like, I'll go. And the cop was on my right side, so he could just shoot over right there. And he's like, the first guy was like, he shouldn't be doing that. And then I saw you do it, so I had to pull you over. And all I saw was,
because he's like,
and Paul, or our buddy Paul, stop and look at me and laugh.
Well, he made me because and really,
I have a photo.
I should have gotten a ticket because I was in the far left. He goes, Ryan, just wrench it all the way over so we can taunt Eric.
Oh man!
And I pulled I cut 3 lanes over and then slowed down by Eric. He rolls down the window and he starts taunting Eric.
I should have made him pay 10% since he gets it anyway. So. And then Kevin came through the left and he saw me and started laughing at me too.
But didn't that laugh get you off the hook?
It helped because I told the cop, I'm like, see, look at my friends are laughing at me. And then he felt bad for me.
Yeah.
And gave me a warning.
You could have just been like, I'm Eric from the Roula and Ryan show.
Oh, that won't do you anything. That'll get you more trouble.
Yeah, shoot, it worked for Special K when I'm hanging out with him.
Oh, really? He plays that card?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I don't think you are.
It was a pride parade, remember? The cops
Well,
the
the pride parade. They were like, man, this is Special K. You don't know Special K? I was like, dang, I need to get that famous.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
what's going down in H-Town?
104.1 KRBE.
I don't know if you're like me, but that Sahara dust has really kicked my butt. And forecast models are showing more dust is on the way. An even more concentrated dose within the next 10 days.
Really?
So allergy sufferers, that is going to be a brutal nightmare. By the way, what's going down is brought to you by Takis Fiber. So I'm sorry to report this. This is just another one of these tragic stories. We hear this all the time. Do not leave your children in a car. A girl died yesterday after being left untended in a car in Galena Park. She was at a plant parking lot. And what happened was there's an industrial complex along the Houston Ship Channel. And Chief Ed Gonzalez said that a woman who worked at the facility brought her daughter to work and knowingly left her in the car when her shift began at 6 a.m. The child was left with just some water and the windows cracked. And then when the mother checked on the child when she got off work at 2 p.m., the 9-year-old was unresponsive. They took the child to the hospital. And
that's what I don't understand. It was a
unfortunately passed
9-year-old.
away.
It wasn't like a 9-month-old.
Mm-hmm.
A 9-year-old couldn't, unlock the door, open the window, or,
I feel
do
like
something. But
maybe she just passed out.
I might have a good...
yeah, the mom was probably like, don't touch anything, don't leave, don't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And she probably was just scared.
Yeah, and then it got tired, and then, bad things happen.
Just such a tragic story. And it's
so stupid.
Needless. The mother was detained, taken in for questioning. It's unclear if she'll face criminal charges. Let's end this on a positive note here. Houston, 6-5 win over the Rockies.
Yeah, Astros.
Astros had a grand slam yesterday.
Cantini.
I have never seen that in person. A grand slam home run.
Can't remember if I have or not. I just thought
I
saw Jordan Alvarez hit that home run in Game 6 to beat the Phillies. That's all I ever care about.
That'd be such a
Go
great
ahead, explain it to me, Ryan.
Okay, a grand slam means the bases are loaded. There's somebody on first, second, and third, and then the guy gets a home run,
and they all get to go through.
4 runs are scored.
Nice.
And then they all join in at third base at the hip, and they do the conga down. The third base.
Oh, okay. Cute. Yeah, I need to see that.
It's really cool. You'd love it.
That's what's going down in H-Town. Now, coming up next.
You never saw a grand slam when you worked there?
I was so paying attention.
Security, though.
Yeah, I was dispatching the janitors. I was focused on the throw up in section 143. Somebody's bleeding in section 200.
But if somebody's new to the show, explain what you're talking about. Where did you work?
I used to work at Minute Maid Park when it was Minute Maid Park. I would dispatch the janitors. I'd be the one that hey, Bob, in section 210, there's somebody that threw up and spilled their nachos
And you
everywhere.
could see them, right, on the camera?
I could see. The cameras are extensive in there.
Oh, really?
If you think you're getting away with something, you're not. When they give away free stuff, to the first 10,000, we've caught so many people that go in, go out, go in, go out.
Oh, really?
Trying to get multiple things, and we
Are
catch
they
y'all.
Successful?
No, because we saw y'all. We're going to catch you. The security.
And that was how many years ago?
Oh, man, 2017?
Okay, so 8 years ago.
Just imagine the technology they have now.
It's already improved.
Probably AI facial recognition.
Oh, yeah, they got that for sure.
Facial recognition software?
They had that for a Super Bowl 12, 13 years ago. Remember? They said anyone going in, they'll be able to find who you are and stuff.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of scary.
God, this is a scary world. If you ever see the movie Minority Report, we're there.
True, yeah.
We're there. We're there already. All right, up next, we're going to get somebody some closure. This involves a neighbor, and sometimes it's hard to hear the truth when it's told to you, but you're going to hear it next on 104.1 KRBE.